up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee and this is the Optimistic Network. Today's video is going to be about Jamaican men. I made a video on TikTok and people want to know about Jamaican men. So if you're not following me on TikTok, I'll leave my handle here. It's DOpt6. Go ahead and follow me on. People just wanted me to tell them about Jamaican men. I really don't know how much I can tell you, but I'll give it my best try because I promised to do so. But before we jump into the video, you know I gotta tell you, if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn your notification bells on, and get active in the comments. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So first, I'd like to say I'm not here to give Jamaican men any extra props. But then I like to say I'm not here to take it from them either, because I'm Jamaican and I have brothers. But like I said to that person on TikTok, Jamaican men are like any other man in the world. They'll lie, they'll cheat, they'll con you, they'll do whatever any other man will do. But are all Jamaican men like that? No, I do not think so. At the same time, I haven't dated all Jamaican men. That's a given. So I can't really tell you who will do what from what. You just have to have your personal instinct. But one thing I can say to you as a woman, if you're looking for a man, a Jamaican man or any man anywhere, know your worth, know what you want in a relationship, and do not settle for less. So a lot of times when we're single, we tend to look around for people and focus so much on being single that we don't even think about ourselves. But usually when you're single, ladies, you need to take the time, even men, when you're single, take the time to work on yourself. So when a good man come along, whether he's Jamaican or wherever he's from, you'll know that he's a good person. You'll learn to read red flags and you'll learn not to settle because you'll know your worth. So make sure you get that. If you don't get anything else that I say today, make sure you get that and you understand that. So what I'm going to tell you about Jamaican men is just basic that any Jamaican could tell you. Like I said, I haven't dated all Jamaican men, but I have brothers and I grew up in Jamaica, so I grew up around a lot of men and I know there are good people everywhere and I feel like there are bad people everywhere, not just Jamaica. So regardless of what you hear, if you meet a good Jamaican man, give it a try and see where it goes. But I'm going to tell you the little things that I know because I have brothers and I know I have good brothers that are real men. So I'm pretty sure other people have good brothers, other people have good sons that are good people. Not all are bad, not all are con artists, not all are cheaters, and not all are liars. So I'm thinking when this person asked me to tell them about Jamaican men, I'm kind of thinking she wants to know like how to deal with them. So first let me tell you this, in the Jamaican culture, people are clean. Most people, I'm pretty sure not 100% of the people are gonna be clean like anywhere else, but people are clean and they take pride in their surrounding, they take pride in their clothes, they take pride in how they carry themselves, and that includes their home. And with that said, most if not all Jamaican men grew up in a clean environment. If they weren't cleaning, if they didn't have that task to clean, they had family members that did, probably an auntie, their mother, their sister, but they're used to clean house, clean clothes, clean environment, and believe it or not, most of them, if not all, knows how to clean up their place and clean up their surroundings. So I feel like because they grew up like that, they like a clean environment, a clean surrounding, and I don't know, they find some comfort in that because think about it, wherever you are, you like to be and feel at home, and home is always what you're used to. So I'm pretty sure Jamaican men are used to a certain environment to live in, a certain comfort, and it involves clean surrounding. So that's one thing I could say, they like a clean and light surrounding. The second thing I think I should mention about Jamaican men is that they like food. So you'll find that a lot of Jamaican men, they like to cook, or they know how to cook, so they know how good food tastes, because Jamaicans and all like food, and I know men like food. So it don't necessarily have to be Jamaican food, but I would say if you're interested in a Jamaican man, at least learn to cook one dish. And not that you need to cook for a man, because more likely he can cook for himself, but if you want to treat him or if you want to make him feel comfortable, let him feel at home, it's nice to be able to cook a good dish. You know, probably ask his mama, ask his sister, ask his auntie, or ask your Jamaican friend about a dish, or you know, find out what him like, ask somebody how to cook it, or ask him how to cook it, or you guys can cook together, get the ingredients and cook together. So that's another thing about Jamaican men, they love food. One more thing about Jamaican men, they don't love inside so much. They like to go outside, they like to feel free, they like to walk around, because that's how we grew up. I didn't grow up sitting in the house all day like I do when I'm in America. Caribbean people, and I can say Jamaican for sure, we don't stay in house. Everybody have a yard space or some spot or something. So we go out a lot of times, if not even dress up, just go out in the yard, sit in the backyard, play around. So it's hard for us to adjust when we go to a country where, especially when it's winter time and we have to spend most of our times inside. So maybe that can be a homesickness. So just know that if you live in a country where you stay inside a certain part of the year, or you love to stay inside altogether, just think about your Jamaican partner and think that, hey, maybe this is not good for him, maybe this is not gonna make him happy, or maybe this is, you know, he don't like this because he's used to going outside. Because like I said, in Jamaica everybody have an outside, especially if you're from the rural area like the countryside. We outside all the time, from morning till evening. We outside all the times. It's not like in America you would be inside laying in bed in the middle of the day watching TV. I mean, probably no people do that sometimes, but everybody have a little backyard where they go outside, they go for a little walk or something like that. So think about that when you're thinking about a Jamaican man. They like outside. Another thing I would love to mention, Jamaican men love to dress up. They love bathe and just dress up and look clean and smell good. That, I don't know, Jamaicans are proud people, and I may say this 100 times in this video. So they won't walk around looking bummy and tear up shoes and all that. Usually in Jamaica, if you see a person walk around looking bummy and tear up, usually it's a madman, trust me. Or, you know, if a person is not going anywhere, they'll probably just put on something. But Jamaican people, Jamaican men love dressing up, so they like fancy clothes, they like fancy shoes, they like all these things. Another thing Jamaicans love, so Jamaican men would appreciate a lot, is nature. So we love outside, we love trees, we love rivers, we love beach, we love. So don't think you're going to get a Jamaican man and just keep them inside and you don't want them to go anywhere. That doesn't work at all. One more thing I must mention, if you meet a Jamaican man and he have children, you meet him with children, he's going to want to take care of his children, and he should. Actually, that's a red flag. If you meet a Jamaican man and he have kids and he never talk about them and he never support them, that's a red flag for you, because no woman should want to be with a man who don't take care of their kids. So the Jamaican men that I know, they love taking care of their children. The good men that I know, they love taking care of their children. So if you're living abroad and you marry a Jamaican man, try not to stop him from sending no money or stuff to his family, because he loves taking care of his children. And I know of some situation where some American wives will say, oh, you're sending money to your baby mother, or you said, well, who else is he gonna send it to take care of his children? I feel like if you live with your husband and you don't trust him enough to send money to his baby mother to take care of his children, or to somebody to take care of his children, I feel like the problem is with you, because you sleep and wake with this man every day and you know that's your husband. And a good wife will actually encourage a man to take care of his children. So just know that if you have a good Jamaican man is going to want to take care of his children. It's only the bummy ones you can control and tell them, don't send no money, go there, don't send the money for your kids. Why you have to send them money? Why the mother can't take care of them? Because guess what? Life in Jamaica is hard and maybe the mother is not working. And that's another thing I must tell you about Jamaicans. Jamaicans love to take care of them family. Well, I just said that. But the family meaning even the woman. So maybe he's used to being the breadwinner, because trust me, you'll find a Jamaican man that will work so hard and he'll take care of you. He don't care if you're working, and if you're working, he don't care about your money. Yes, like anywhere else, you'll find a man that will just want to name out your money. Straight, I don't know how else to put it. You'll find a man who just want to take your money. You'll find a man who want to can you and name you out. That's not good Jamaican man. Good Jamaican man is going to work, and either is going to meet you halfway, which means he's going to pay half of the bills or most of the bills, or he's going to pay all the bills and he'll take care of you. He'll buy you nice gifts. He'll, like, a good man overall, you know, do that. But I know not every man in Jamaica is going to do that. But I'm telling you, good men does. I didn't write anything down, so I'm thinking as I go, because I want to be as genuine with this as possible. I know what's gonna happen. As soon as this video gets done, I'm going to remember a whole host of things that I should have told you, but I'm trying my best, because like I said, I didn't write anything down. I'm kind of just winging it. So those are pretty much most of the stuff that I can tell you about a Jamaican man. But I still want to talk to you and tell you, if I'm talking to a woman, or even if it's a man watching this and you have a Jamaican wife, or a woman have a Jamaican husband, or maybe you don't have any, but you're interested in a partner from the Jamaican culture, I'm going to tell you this right now: work on yourself. Make sure you're a good person, because a lot of times people see things and they'll treat you the way you treat them. So don't think you're going to be a messed up person and you get the perfect Jamaican man treat you good. If you pick up a man from Jamaica and he tell you that he have kids and you don't want him to take care of his kids, that's not gonna work out. He may stay with you for whatever reason, but he's not gonna respect you a certain way. Maybe he won't tell you that offend him, that you don't want him to take care of his kids, but he's gonna have you off. Like, you know, he can't respect you. How can you respect somebody that don't want you to take care of your children? Which brings me to another point. Jamaicans are very ambitious, and maybe if you meet a Jamaican, eventually they're going to want to make a house home. Every Jamaican may know that's their goal. Even if they buy a house in a foreign country, they want to make a house home. They want to have their own house home. So don't be surprised and ask him why you want to make a house home. You live here. You know what? That's where he's from. That's where he's comfortable, and that's always going to be home, because Jamaican life is nice and comfortable. You don't have to get up 5 o'clock every day to go to work, and most people don't work on the weekends in Jamaica. And I mean, life just seems nicer and more relaxed when you're in Jamaica. I don't know a Jamaican, well, maybe they are, but I really don't know Jamaicans that just want to leave and not go back. Maybe because of the crime, people are a little scared to go back and all that. But every Jamaican, if you ask them, their dream is to retire home, unless they're afraid. That's a different story, if they're afraid of the crime or all that. But every Jamaican's dream is to retire home, have a house. So don't get mad if your Jamaican boyfriend want a house. And the last thing that I'm going to mention, because my camera space is running out, is Jamaican men, I don't know if they don't know how to say they love you or what. Jamaican men, they'll tell you that they love you in 100 different ways without saying I love you. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't know. I feel like, to me, growing up, we didn't hear, most of us didn't hear all the times from our parents that I love you, I love you, I love you. To us, they showed us that they loved us. They bought us gifts, they bought us clothes, they fed us, and to them that was the love. So a lot of Jamaicans are probably not comfortable saying I love you, and that is where Jamaican men come in. A lot of them probably won't tell you that I love you 24/7. Some will, don't get me wrong. So if you have a man, a Jamaican man, that say they love you, it's fine, good for you, girl. But a lot of them probably won't say I love you, but they'll show you that they love you by giving you gifts, taking you places. I mean, through probably sexual relations, they'll show you and tell you that they love you that way. Otherwise, they'll tell you things like, me you nah left you know, yeah, me nah left you, me nah cheat on you, me nah get a bun, yeah, my wife in life, and you know, little stuffs like that they will tell you instead of saying I love you. Sometimes the closest to I love you you'll get is like, me love you. But it doesn't mean your Jamaican partner don't love you if they don't say I love you like that way. Just listen for it, look for the signs, listen for it, because they'll tell you and show you they love you in a lot of different ways. It's up to you to talk to them and say, hey, why don't you say I love you? I like hearing that. I want you to say that. It's okay to talk to your partner saying, you know, I want you to say I love you. I enjoy that. I like when you say that. They'll probably learn. But just know that a lot of us didn't grow up hearing I love you 24/7 like you'd see on TV, or like you'll see a foreign parents will tell a child 24/7 I love you, I love you. A lot of us didn't grow up hearing that. We just know that they love us because we know that they ride for us. We know that our parents will go to the end of the earth for us. But we don't grow up hearing every day. Not all of us. Some may have, don't get me wrong. But not all of us grew up hearing every day that I love you, I love you. I don't know what's up with Jamaican parents. So I think it transferred to the children, including men. So I don't know, they're probably uncomfortable saying I love you, but they'll tell you that they love you in different ways than saying, oh, I love you. They'll just say me check for you, you know, or something like that. To the end of this video now. So all in all, I want to say you should work on yourself, because wherever this man is from that you're looking for, if you're looking for a man, you can have a bad relationship. It can be a bad man, it can be a terrible person, it can be somebody that's just looking to use you, it can be somebody that's looking to con you, it can be an abusive person. People can have so many different characteristics and traits when it comes to relationship. So you just have to work on yourself. No right from wrong. No one is time to let go. Read the red flags. Read the red flags. Don't see the red flags and then jump to get married. Because to me, I don't think marriage is the most important thing in a relationship. In my opinion, for me, the most important thing in a relationship is trust, love, someone that treats you good, someone that you know you guys share a lot of similarities, someone who complements your ways, your style, your character, just someone who compliments you on a whole. For example, I'm an adventurous person. I like to just do things random, go places, try new things. You have to find someone that likes that for your relationship to really work out and for you to be comfortable and be one with your partner. You can't look for someone that is a homebody when you're a person that likes to go out. And yes, you may say, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave them home or whatever, but after a while, if you go out all the times and leave your person home, you know what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna grow apart. You may, I don't know. I feel like it's important to know what you want. Look for someone that compliments you and you guys work from there. Know the red flags, read the red flags, and know when to leave, know when you don't want to settle down in this, because a lot of times we see signs but we continue in relationships and 5, 10, 20 years later we're trying to break up. And everybody know that when you're 50 and 60, it's harder to get a relationship than when you're 20, 30, 40. Those are your prime ages where you can easily meet somebody. But when you're 50, 60, 70, it's harder to get a relationship. So don't waste your days and your years with someone that you know is not going to work out with. And also, don't just look for a good partner. Make sure you're a good partner as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next upload. Mwah, mwah, mwah.